Obeisances. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glory to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Today we're reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Cantos 9, uh, Chapter 13, The Dynasty of Maharaj Nimi, from text 12 to 26. Text 12. I'm sorry, start my prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chevam Narotayam. Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jaye Udiraye. Nishti Prayeshu Adveshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Bhakti Uttam Sloke Bhakti Bhavati Naistike. Text 12. Thereafter, to save the people from danger of the unregulated government, the sage churned Maharaj Nimi's body, which as a result of a son was born. Text 13. Because he was born in an unusual way, the son was called Janaka, and because he was born from the dead body of his father, he was known as Vahideha. Because he was born from the churning of his father's material body, he was known as Mithila. And because he constructed a city as a king, King Mithila, the city was called Mithila. Text 14. O King Parikshit, from Mithila came a son named Uddhavas. From Uddhavas, uh, Nar, Nar, Nardivaha. From Nardivaha, Sukta. And from Sukta, Devaratha. Text 15. From Devata came a son named Bardaraj, and from Bardarath, a son named Mahavirya, who became the father of Sidri. The son of Sidri was known as Dastuk, and from Dastuk came Hiryavasha, and from Hiryavasha came the son named Meru. Text 16. The son of Meru was Pritiprak, and the son of Pritiprak was Kithrat, and from Kithrat came Devamindu, and from Devamindu, uh, Vishrut, and from Vishrut, Mahadritrut. From text 17. From Mahadritrut was born a son named Kritirata, and from Kritirata was born Maharoma, and from Maharoma came a son named Sarva Aroma, and from Sarva Aroma came Harsha Roma. Text 18. From Harsha Roma came a son named Siddharaja, also known as Janak, where Siddharaja was plowing a field from the front of his plow. Sira, um, Sita appeared daughter named Sita Devi, who later became the wife of Lord Ramchandra. Thus, he was known as Shiravaja. Text 19. The son of Shiravaja was Kurshadevaja, and the son of Kurshadevaja was the king Dharma Devaja, who had two sons named Kritavaja and Mithravaja. Text 20 and 21. O Maharaj Parikshit, the son of Krishnavaja and Krishtavaja, and the son of Mithravaja and Kandakaya, the son of Kandavaja was expert in spiritual knowledge, and the son of Mithravaja was expert in Vedic ritual ceremonies. Kandavya uh, fled in fear of Kish, Kisharaja. The son of Kisharaja was Brahman, and the son of Brahman was Satyaduma. Text 22. The son of Satyaduma was named Suchi. From Suchi, Sandevaja was born, and from Sandevaja, the son of Sun named Urjaketu, and the son of Urjaketu was Aja, and the son of Aja was Purjita. Text 23. The son of Purjita was Asitimi, and the son of Sutya. Sutya begotten a son named Surpavaka, and Surpavaka begotten Chitrada. The son of Chitraratha was Keshamudi, who became a king of Mithila. Text 24. The son of Keshamuti was Samrada, and his son was Satyuratha. The son of Satyuratha was Upragura, and the son of Upragura was Upragupta, a partial expansion of the fire god. Text 25. The son of Upragupta was Vaishvanta, and the son of Vaishvanta was Yuyudha. The son of Yuyudha was Subransha, and the Sana, and the son of Subransana was Sutra. The son of Sutra was Jaya, from whom they came Vijaya. The son of Vijaya was Ratna. Text 26. The son of Rata was Sunaka, and the son of Sunaka was Vathava, and the son of Vathava was Drut, and the son of Drut was Balvasha, and the son of Balvasha was Kruti, and the son of Mahavishi.
Thank you
Thank you,
so
Mataji.
much, Ati Aliveli Sri Radha Mataji, for reading the translations today.
Please
Hare
forgive my
Krishna, Rasa
pronunciation.
Chandrika Mataji. Sorry, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Rasa Chandrika Mataji, please accept our humble obeisances. All wish to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Mataji, please take over the call, Mataji. I have shared the picture, what you have shared.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you for assembling here early in the morning for reading Srimad Bhagavatam. And thank you, Mataji, for giving this opportunity. Ati Albeli Mataji, thank you so much. It was a tongue twister. There were so many names. Thank you so much for helping me with this and reading through. We are doing 13th chapter of 9th canto. Before we start that, we'll do quick little short prayers. ॐ अज्ञानं तिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनाशलाखया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमतिभक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा धन्यवाद प्रणाम we are doing 9th canto 13th chapter. The chapter is entitled The Dynasty of Maharaj Nimi. So we have kind of finished the Ramayana part of the in the ninth canto, and now we had already started looking into the dynasties. Before this, we looked into the dynasty of Kusha, and now we are looking into the dynasty of Nimi. So when we are towards the end of the chapter right now today, but just a quick little recap. So Maharaj Nimi was said to be the son of Ikshvaku. So Maharaj Nimi, he very thoroughly believed in the point that life is too short, And whatever you have to do right now so that you can get out of this material world, which is not a bad attitude at all. Prabhupada also always told us this is the time of emergency. If you cannot do bhakti, force bhakti. Because it's it's very flickering. Life can end at any moment. And that's what Maharaj Nimi believed into. And now Maharaj Nimi, because of this understanding, wanted to conduct a sacrifice where he appointed Vashishta Muni as his chief Muni, chief priest. But at that time, because of overbooking, Vashishta Muni was busy and he had already given his dates to Indra Devata. So he said, well, I am already overbooked. I have to go to Indra Devata to perform my yagya ceremonies over there. But then I'll come back and then I'll perform your ceremonies. So kindly wait. After being said that, and he went away, but Maharaj Nimi was not really satisfied. He appointed another priest and he conducted his ceremony, his great sacrifices that he had to perform. But when Vashishth Muni realized this and came back and acknowledged this, he was offended. So we see, dear devotees, here the offense is not to the personality because there is nothing wrong that has happened, but there is an offense is being taken because the ego is hurt. Right? Because the ego is hurt, he gets angry and he goes ahead and curses Maharaj Nimi that may your body fall down, which is not a very kind curse. But again, is Maharaj Nimi being the great personality and not retaliating? Not like that. He is retaliating very hard, saying, may your body fall down too. So both have counter cursed each other and both have left their bodies, both died. So Vashisht Muni will take birth again, and he takes birth again by Mitra and Varuna because they get agitated by Urvashi Mata. And here Nimi, his body was preserved by all the priests in his kingdom, by those fragrant oils and all. We see this had happened one more time. King Vena's body was preserved by his mother, just like this, by putting oil and all, they preserved his body. So here they preserved his body and they were trying to bring him back to life, but King Nimi refused to come back to life because he knew that material body is nothing but very degraded condition. Now that I'm out of it, I don't want to get back into it. But they thoroughly, very extremely needed a um, king. King is absolutely a need. Authority is a need to run any place, kingdom, anything. You need a leader. Otherwise, who will lead? And when you don't have a leader, what happens is we all know. Uh, the society, the plunderers in the society starts rising up higher and higher. When there is plundering in the society of wealth, of land, of stri, of mata, then we have everything wrong. The land is no more productive. The mata has to give birth to unwanted progeny. When there is unwanted progeny, there is a very bad society wherein to live is very difficult. And that is a similar condition that we suffer right now in Kali Yuga. So they really wanted very hard that King Nimi should come take birth again. And because Nimi did not want to do it, they churned his body. We have seen this again with King Vena. When they churned his body, a son was there, and that son over there was known as Janak Maharaj. Here, Prabhupada, there are not much purports, there are two purports in the whole reading that we are going to do. In verse number 12, Prabhupada has given a purport about how important it is to have a very strong king. Strong does not only mean being very strict. Strong means being firm with the way he's bringing up the society. Like last time we read Sri Ramachandra was even strict king, but he was also very loving king. This is why we all want to be in Ramarajya, right? That is the kind of the kingdom we desire, we want to be in. Prabhupada is stating that if the king, the Kshatriya, is not protecting the society from all these unwanted issues, that king is not worthy of being a king or a leader. Then Prabhupada has given examples of Yudhishthir Maharaj, King Parikshit, King Ambrish Maharaj, our Prahlad Maharaj. They were amazing kings. Along with being strict where it is needed, they were also very kind, and what they promoted was Varnashram system. When there is Varnashram system, there is no downfall of a society. There is no degradation of a society. Everybody is getting on the track of going back to Godhead. But when there is no varnashram system being practiced, there is no difference in people living in the society as like an animal or a human being. They are as equal to an animal. So they are also carving their path when they are not having varnashram system practiced. They are also carving a path, but that path goes directly to hell, right? It is to the lower planetary system. But this is not what the responsibility of a Kshatriya is. Kshatriya is not only going to fight, Kshatriya should also be able to establish proper rules and regulation, which was lacking in King Nimi's kingdom. Hence, body was being churned, and a beautiful son, Janak Maharaj, in verse number 13, we see Janak Maharaj was born. And he was because he was born in a very unusual way. This is not how kids are born by churning body, you get. So it was a very unusual way. This is why he was also known as Vaideha. And because because of the churning of the material body, he was also known as Mithila. So he had two names apart from Janaka, Vaideha and Mithila, and he is the one who constructed the kingdom of Mithila. He was King Mithila, and he ruled the city called Mithila. We have heard the name Mithila. That is where our not Radharani, Sita Devi comes from. Here, from here onwards, we see there is not a one puppet in this translations, but there are name of different progenies. Dear devotees, thank you Radharani Mataji. There is a picture that is shared in our group, in our sadhana group. If you all can refer that, it will become easy to connect who was born through whom. Otherwise, these are just names. So here I will go over few names where I think it will be important. So first important thing to understand is Mithila's son was Udavashu. Udavashu, and then it went up to, I'll just pick up important names, Nandivardhana, Shuketu, and Devrata. And then we go on to verse number 15, 16, 17. It keeps going on talking about the progeny that took place at that time. We had Brahadratha, Mahavirya, Sudriti, Drishtaketu, and Haryashva. And then we had Pratipaka, Kritaratha, and Devamidha, and Madharithi. So sorry for. And then there was Maharoma, Shwarnaroma, Harshvaroma, and then important 18th verse we see. Here we from Harshvaroma we had Shiradvaja. He was also known as Janaka. So there are two Janakas we see. One was who was born from Nimi's body, who started this. And then there was Shiradvaja, who was also called as Janaka. And when this Maharaj, this king, Shiradvaja, was ploughing a field once, from his Shira, from the plough, the tip of the plough, there appeared a daughter named Sita Devi. Sita Devi was not born to anyone, she was appeared. Transcendental personalities do not take birth like me and you, they appear. Sita Devi also appeared, like we see Radharani appeared in lotus flower. Sita Devi appeared from the earth. And she was, obviously, we know she was wife of Sri Ramachandra. And this is his Janak Maharaj that we refer to, Shiradhwaja. Shiradhwaja, his real name, and Janak is also his one of the name. Then we go on to further understanding about people who were born. Then it is said Shiradhwaja, the son of Shiradhwaja was Kushadhwaja. So along with Sita Mata, Kushadhwaja was also there, but he was the son of Shiradhwaja. And then further it went to Dharmadhwaja, and then it was Kritodhwaja and Mitadhwaja. We go further into verses 20, 21, 22. We'll do all of these together until we reach 26. And then there was Suchi, and from Suchi there was Shandadwaja, and then there was Urjaketu, and there was Aja and Purujit. And then there was Shrutayu and Shuparvaksha, Chitraratha, Shamedhi, and Mithila, who became the king of Mithila. Sorry, Shimedhi was further the king of Mithila. And like this, we have more couple of more names. And here, when we reach towards the end, here Prabhupada has given a very good understanding where text number 27 is the last verse for this chapter, which was not given to us, so we did not read it, but we will cover this up. Sukadev Goswami said, "My dear Parikshit, all the kings of the dynasty of Mithila were completely in knowledge of their spiritual identity. So all the names that we read, though we are not able to resonate with them, we have to understand that the spiritual understanding they had was complete. That means that they were great kings who brought up their kingdom with complete varnashram system. Their acharan was very prominent, and this is why the kingdoms that came thereafter were always good and flourishing. Therefore, even though staying at home, they were liberated from the dualities of the material existence. So, the moment you pick up the word duality, what we can think about is one important verse, which even Prabhupada has stated over here, is verse number 2.14 from Bhagavad Gita. Matra sparshastu konteya sitoshna sukadukadaha agamapai no nityastam titikshashva bharata. This is one of our very important verses, which is very important for us to practice, though how easy it is to say, it is difficult to practice. So here, Prabhupada is saying, um, because everything here, as in material world, is miserable and troublesome, to create an artificial situation and to pretend it to be full of happiness is simply illusion. Dear devotees, this is what we also get into. We are all looking for happiness, but we are looking for happiness in wrong place. And this is why Guru Maharaj always says we are all looking for Krishna, because Krishna is equal to happiness. But we don't know that we are looking for Krishna. Most of the people in the world are not aware who Krishna is in this material world, who Krishna is. But they are still looking for him because they are under the illusion that there will be some happiness. This place is not for happiness. This place is called as Dukhalayam. Dukha Alay, places where dukkhas are kept. This place is also known as Mrityulok, place where people die. So we all know very well, everybody present over here one day will leave this body, will die. But still, somehow we are under the illusion that no, rest of the world might die. I will not die. How can this happen to me? I am such a good person. Good things happen to good people. Bad things happen to bad people. This is just a perception, dear devotees. This is why the existent understanding of Matra Sparshas tu Konteya comes into in picture. Here it is said, Prabhupada is explaining that a learned man is the one who knows that this is not his right place. Something might be good for somebody, something might be bad for someone. Same situation can be good for someone and bad for someone. When I asked for an example on this to my Prabhu last night, he gave me a very good example which I would like to share with you all. So I think you all already know the story. For me, it was new. Um, there was once a farmer, and he had a wild horse run into his farm. So he had that horse for himself, and all his neighbors, other people, said, "Oh, you're so lucky! You just got a horse without spending anything. You're so lucky. You have so much happiness." And this person said, "Well, it is good thing, bad thing, who knows?" And then one day, after a long time, the horse leaves. He runs away. And then everybody comes again to say, "Oh, you're so unlucky. Like you lost such a big property, losing a horse, so much, loss." Again, the person said, "Well, good thing, bad thing, who knows? Whether it is good for me or bad for me, we really don't know. It is our perception." After few days, that horse comes back with lot many other horses, like more horses along with him. And now this person, this farmer, had like 20 horses. And then again, the people in the community came up to him and said that, well, you're so lucky. Without investing a penny, you have like 20 horses for yourself. You are like so happy. And he said again the same thing, well, good thing, bad thing, who knows? And then one day, his son was riding that one of the horses and he fell down. Because he fell down, he broke his hand and leg. And now he was injured. Again, the community comes up to him and says, oh my God, you're so unlucky. I mean, you just got this horse for free, and now this horse just broke your child's hands and legs. So sad. Again, the person says, well, it is a good thing or bad thing. Who knows? It is a thing. We just go with it. And then after some time, there is a fight in the kingdom. And all the king's men come up and say, all the young boys are supposed to come with us to fight the battle. But that farmer's son is left behind because he is at that moment disabled, is not able to go and fight in a battle. So he is left behind. So in the community, everybody's son are gone but the farmers. And again, the person comes up to people come up to him and say, well, you are so lucky because you broke your hand and leg. I mean, you are here, otherwise you would be fighting a battle. And again, the farmer says, well, it's good thing, bad thing, who knows? Most important thing over here is that we have to understand that whatever we call as happiness and whatever we call as a dukkha is the way how we perceive the situation. And that is going to come and go like day and night. If there is night, day is ought to happen. And if it is day, night is ought to come. We cannot change that. But how we perceive that is very important. Krishna says to Arjuna that agamapayino nityastam titikshashva bharata, you need to understand that you have to tolerate these situations. Some may be good, some may be bad. So when it is good, what we people generally tend to do is we are happy, oh my God, the situation is good, and we also forget to thank Krishna because of him whom the situation was good. And when it is bad, we are lying down on the floor and crying, oh my God, how Krishna could you do this to me? The worst thing you have done to me. Right? Krishna over there says that we learn to tolerate this situation. Prabhupada is also bringing up this over here, saying whether there was a good kingdom, good Ramarajya, or no, we are also in that situation where we don't have Ramarajya right now. We have to learn to tolerate our situation, not fall down on the ground like this by the prakop of Maya. Just get up again, do your bhakti, and then we have to learn to tolerate and get out of this material existence so that we have no punarapi jananam, no punarapi maranam. So with this, I will pause. We will read 14th chapter from tomorrow onwards. Hare Krishna Vancha Kalpatra Vaishya Sundara Patinam Pavni Vaishnavi. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Mataji. Hare
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Krishna. Mataji, for leading
Hare
the
Krishna.
class.
Thank
Thank you, all
you,
devotees, for
Mataji.
joining the class today.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji.